I'm back again with another makeup tutorial for you, and I'm so glad I got to film this for you today. So I came up with this look right here that I am wearing. So this look here is very fall appropriate for you, those of you in the northern hemisphere who are currently celebrating the season of fall. But down here it's spring, coming into summer soon. So this isn't a look I would wear daily or anything like this. This is what I would wear going out or something like that. I wanted a bit more glammed up for the night. But I wanted to use this palette that I brought from Kmart, and it's a Back to Basics Eyes, Lips and Cheeks Beauty Notebook. This was super affordable. This was $10 or $15 from Kmart, and it comes like this. So it's really good for beginners in makeup. If you want something for a good price, which is quite a good quality. So it comes with 3 blush shades, 2 gel liners, which I probably won't really use much of the gel liners because it's a bronze and a plum. 3 brow powders, and you got these eyeshadows here. It does have a couple of looks up like that you can do here, and a mirror. So yeah, that was for that. So I wanted to do a look with the Mimosa colour in here, which is what I really was drawn to when I looked at the palette. I loved that colour. I've done a look before with the greens, and they were good. Some of the colours aren't as pigmented as others, and you do need to use like a spray or something. So I just use my Australis finishing spray just to wet down the brush a little bit, just to intensify the colour. But apart from that, really good value for money. You get all these shades. Most of them are a shimmer, but there is a couple mattes and then a couple semi mattes. So I say semi mattes because they're not a full shimmer, but they're not a full matte either, so they're in between. But yeah, so I really want to try a couple more looks with this palette for you guys. So if you would like to see that, please give me a thumbs up so I know. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this look, and if you want to know how to get it, then please keep watching.
Right, so my eyebrows are already done, and I'm going to go in with my Back to Basics palette, and I'm going to start off with the shade Sunrise, and I am going to put that into my crease and just blend it in, and this is going to be our transition shade to help all our other colours blend smoothly. Then I'm going in with the star of the show, and that's Mimosa, and my Australis makeup finishing spritz, and I'm just going to put some of the powder on my brush and then spray it with one spray and press it onto the lid. Rather than swiping motion, we want to do pressing motion. Next, I'm going in with the colour Brownie, which is a matte brown shade. And I'm just going to pop this into my crease to diffuse the edges and also bring it into the outer V of the eye. Now this colour wasn't super pigmented, so I did have to keep going back in quite a few times to build it up, but we got there in the end. Next, I'm going back into the Mimosa shade, and I'm just going to put some more on the brush, spray it again, and pack that back over the lid. So we just want to intensify the orange because that's really the star of the look. Next, I'm going in with Sunburst, and I want to just use that without any spray, and I'm just putting it on the inner corners, and it's hard to see in here, but it kind of gives like an ombre effect. So it goes from a really light pale orange to the Mimosa orange. So it looks really pretty, but it's hard to see on here. Next, I'm going in with the NYX Love in Paris palette, and I just want that white shade, and I just want to go under my eyebrows to carve out underneath the brows and just make sure there's a definite space between the brows and the shadows, and I'm just using a brush just to make sure that's not a harsh line. Going back into the palette, I'm going to take the colour Naked and just put that just right underneath my brows just for a highlight. Then I'm going in with the Essence Gel Eye Pencil in Black Blaze and tight lining my eyes. This is always a nice look, isn't it? Next, I'm going with my Nutrimetics eye pencil in Snow Niche and just putting that in my waterline, and then Essence eyeliner pen in black, and I'm just going to put that on the top. I'm not going to do a wing or anything, but you're more than welcome to go ahead and do a wing if you much prefer that. I'm just going to do it really to make my eyelashes look thicker on the top. And then once that's all done, we're going in with Essence I Love Extreme Mascara in black. And just pop that on our lashes. Now to finish off the face. So I'm going in with my Nars Sheer Glow Foundation in Light 4. Currently my favourite foundation, so I have been using it a little bit. Then I'm going in with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer in 01 Fair Clair, and this is going under my eyes where it is darkest. And then I'm going in my Rimmel London Wake Me Up Concealer in Light. I'm just going to pop that underneath as well. And I'm going to go in with a damp beauty blender and just blend it out. So next I'm going in with the Australis Ready Set Go Finishing Powder in Translucent. And just buffing out the creases and then popping that on to bake. And I'm just going to bake the centre of my face a little bit as well. And we let that sit for a minute. And I'm just going to buff out the centre baking, I guess. And going in with the Australis AC on Tour kit in shade 5, which is the middle bottom shade. Now I have to say, my honest opinion, I did not like the way it made my face look very muddy and dirty, and I didn't like it. So I think I'm just going to stick with 3 top shades. Yeah, it wasn't working for me. So next I'm going to go in with the banana shade, which is shade 2 in that Australis on AC on Tour kit. I'm just going to use that to buff out the under eye baking. And then the Rimmel London Stay Matte Pressed Powder in 001 Transparent, just to set the rest of my face. Now to finish the rest of my face, Essence SunClub Bronzer in 02 Sunny. I'm just going to use that to bronze up my face a little bit. And then I'm going in with the AC on Tour kit again in the first shade, and I just want to put that underneath the contour just a little bit, just to sharpen it up a little bit, but I still wasn't liking it. Next, under my eyes, I'm going to start off with the Back to Basics palette and the shade Sunrise. So just going to pop that under the eyes and buff it in, and this is going to help the other colours blend. Next, I'm going in with the Sunburst shade in that same palette, just popping that underneath as well, just right over top of Sunrise. Then I'm going with the Urban Decay Naked palette, and I'm using the colour Smog on just a little brush, little fluffy brush, and I'm just going to buff that underneath. And I've put quite smoky underneath, but it's not too dark either, so it's sort of a nice contrast. Next, I am going in with the same Urban Decay palette and the colour Creep, which is a black shade, and I'm just going to press that into my lower lash line with an angled brush. Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline High Heel Volume Mascara in black and just popping that on my lower lashes. Now let's finally get this face finished. I'm going in with the Savvy Mineral Baked Blush in Blossom, and this is this really lovely deep plummy shade, and it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, so it's going to look really nice on the cheeks. And that contour is still bugging me. Then I'm going in with the highlighter, and the Models Prefer Mineral Powder in Soft Focus, and I'm just going to put that everywhere I want to glow, so my cheekbones, my nose, above my eyebrows, my underneath my eyebrows, and my cupid's bow. Now to finish off, we're going in with lips, and I'm using another one of these matte lip colours, the Savvy Ultra Matte Lip colour in Miss Monroe, which is beautiful deep red. So there is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks.